You misspelled my name.
No, that's the king's name.
Carson, we're doing this.
Doing what?
I'm sorry, Carson. I guess I just don't feel up to it today.
I'm Miss Jean. Join me on a trip to Discovery Mountain, where the air is clear enough to hear your imagination, and where every day is an exercise in faith. Join me for today's expedition. Hi everyone, welcome back to episode 2 of this story series called Follow the Star. Now, last time we enjoyed Thanksgiving dinner at Brianna's house. At that Thanksgiving dinner, Carson told his friends about how he'd been struggling to feel like he belongs in God's family. Meanwhile, Miss Natasha has been planning a Christmas play at Discovery Mountain Academy. Brianna seems particularly interested in getting involved. In fact, auditions for Rediscovering Christmas are happening right now in the Academy auditorium. Let's join everyone in today's episode called What Child Is This?
Hey, Brianna! Oh, you're part of the 2 o'clock audition too?
Oh, hey, Haley. I guess so.
Carson, my man, you're doing this.
Apparently, if Miss Natasha thinks I've got some skills, I guess. She just found me after class this morning and told me I should be down here at 2.
You're gonna do awesome. Have you ever been in a play before?
No, I've never been big on standing in front of people with everyone staring.
But you've played soccer, right? People are watching you then.
Sure, but then I'm just watching the ball and running around. I can ignore everybody else.
Carson Vermillion, living in the moment. I dig it.
Gather round, everyone. I'm so excited that you're all here to audition.
Sure thing, Miss Natasha.
You all are Group C. We had some excellent auditions earlier, so I'm excited to see what you all have to bring.
Miss Natasha, I am ready for my close-up.
Oh, Cyrus.
Thank you, Cyrus. Does anyone else have any questions?
Will there be any live animals in this play?
Yeah, like a walk through Bethlehem?
No, we'll use props and imagination for that. But Sam Taylor has been working on some amazing props that I think you'll really like.
The librarian?
Yes. Don't forget she taught Jake how to use a chainsaw. She's a great builder.
Oh, yeah. But, bummer. Live animals would be cooler.
Any other questions?
Will the people playing angels get to fly around the stage?
No, Piper. We don't have the ropes and pulleys for that. Or the insurance.
That's so cool. I really wanted to do that.
Sorry. Okay, anyone else? No? Okay, great. Everybody, this is our script.
Cool.
Please don't share this with anyone, including your parents. We want to keep the play a surprise for everyone who attends.
Sure thing.
You can look over the script while I meet with each one of you 2 by 2. Haley and Cyrus, will you two please come up onto the stage with me?
Okay, Miss Natasha.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Cyrus, read from the top of the page, right there. And Haley, you read the other character. Just read to where they say goodbye.
Okay. I don't know what to say.
Joseph, I can only tell you what the messenger told me.
And you've been gone 3 months, visiting your cousin, who's having her own miraculous baby.
I think the same messenger of the Lord appeared to her husband as well.
I'm sorry, Mary. I'm just trying to understand what... Oh, sorry about that. Let me try it again. I'm sorry, Mary. I'm just trying to understand what you're saying. And what is so special about your cousin's child?
He's to prepare people for God, like Malachi wrote, to turn the hearts of the parents to their children.
Sighing. Oh, wait, that's what I'm supposed to do, not say. Mary, you have always been considerate and kind. I always thought you had a true heart for God.
Thank you.
I think it best if you return to your family for now.
Joseph.
I will return the dowry to your kin, that can help support you and the child.
Joseph, it is all right. As our Lord wills it, He will watch over me.
Goodbye, Mary. I pray all God's greatest blessings upon you and the child.
Thank you, Joseph. To you as well. God be with you.
And scene. Haley, Cyrus, how did that feel?
I'm Joseph? Jesus' dad?
Yes, if you're open to playing him.
That was tough. That must have been so confusing for him.
Yes, I think it was. Haley, what do you think?
I hadn't thought about playing Mary. It's a lot.
I think finding out she was about to carry God's son was definitely a lot to wrap her mind around.
Yeah. I don't know that I could have done it.
You know, Haley, Mary was probably right about your age. That's about when girls were married in the ancient world.
I can't imagine.
Wouldn't Joseph probably have been a little older?
Yes, he may have been widowed with older children. That may be part of why Jesus' brothers had such a hard time believing he was God.
The Bible says that about his brothers?
It does. The Gospel of John says, for even his own brothers did not believe in him. And that was after he'd already started his ministry.
Wow.
And this scene, Joseph didn't even believe Mary.
Yeah, you're right.
Joseph believed after an angel appeared to him in a dream.
Yes, that's the next scene in this play.
I'm still thinking about the brothers. How strange it would be to have Jesus as your sibling.
Seriously.
It was strange for many people. The Gospels say that the people of Nazareth just saw Jesus as being like their hometown kid. I think they just saw him as their little brother.
Then how did they ever come to believe in him?
Well, 1 Corinthians says that after Jesus died and came back to life, he appeared to his brother James.
Whoa, that must have been a shock.
I think so. I think that after they finally saw all of Jesus' ministry, including his sacrifice, they finally understood what he was all about.
Imagine seeing your own brother on the cross.
Hard to imagine.
Mind-boggling.
So, what do you think? Can you two imagine yourselves playing these key parts in the play?
Well, it's a lot to wrap my head around, but I'd like to try.
I think I could try.
Good. Okay, let's read part of one more scene. Here, look at this page. Start from the top line. Cyrus?
Okay. Mary, how do you feel?
Me? I feel fine. I just can't stop looking at him.
He's beautiful, but so tiny and red and still. Can he truly be what the angels told us?
The angel told you he would save people from sin, like a priest.
The angel told you that he'd take the throne of David and rule as a king forever.
Joseph, I told you about visiting my cousin Elizabeth in Jerusalem.
You said her baby leaped for joy inside her when he heard your voice.
Yes. And then I prophesied.
Tell it to me again.
I said, he has brought down rulers from their thrones, but has lifted up the humble. He has filled the hungry with good things, but has sent the rich away empty.
I hope you were talking about us. I feel entirely inadequate.
Joseph, God called me. What could I say but yes?
And what is more humble, more needy than a newborn baby?
Well done. Ready to learn some lines?
Yes. Thank you, Miss Natasha.
Thank you, Cyrus.
Miss Natasha, it's a big role and a big responsibility, but it's nothing compared to the real life Mary lived.
Haley, I think you're right.
I just can't imagine. But I guess that's my job as I play the part, to imagine.
Well, thank you for your willingness. All right, you can go back down and start going over your script. Just don't tell anyone about your roles just yet.
Yes, Miss Natasha.
You got it.
Next up, Miss Natasha called Carson and Harold to the stage.
Miss Natasha?
Come on up, Harold. And Carson. Thanks for coming.
Sure thing, Miss Natasha. What's up?
Carson, how do you feel about playing a major role in this play?
Well, everybody staring at me isn't really my thing. But maybe I can ignore everyone?
Well, that shouldn't be too hard to do with all the lights. The audience kind of blurs behind them.
Oh, right. Well, I'll audition, but it isn't a yes.
Okay, Carson. Take a look right here on the script. Start reading lines where it says scene 12. Harold, you read the first character, and Carson, you read the second.
Okay, but you misspelled my name.
No, that's the king's name, Herod.
Oh,
Harold, you're the king.
yeah, but he's not a good king.
So you're the bad guy. Way to go, Harold.
He was more than just a bad guy. He had babies murdered.
Oh, oops. Sorry.
Yes, history tells us that Herod even had his own sons killed. He wanted power at all costs.
Ugh, he was a super bad guy.
Okay, well, looks like I start. Tell me, you say you come from the east. What is your kingdom like?
It is a beautiful land, Your Majesty. It is a land of sunshine and rain, of spices and temples, and mighty rivers.
Ah, I have longed to visit such places. But of course, a king's hands are always busy. Do you have the great striped cats? Like lions, yet sleeker and stealthier?
I think I know of what you speak, Your Majesty.
Do you have those mischievous little creatures with the tails?
Monkeys, Your Majesty?
Laughs. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do, not say.
Yes, Harold, keep going.
Tell me, how many moons have you traveled? When did the star first appear in the heavens?
Your Majesty, one night we beheld a glorious light in the night sky. It soon became a single spectacular star. We searched the ancient prophecies and learned of the king to come.
The king to come? And pray tell, how long have you traveled?
Your Majesty, it has been the better part of a year. Now, the star has led us to this very city, shining above your great temple.
Well then, our sages say a king will be born in Bethlehem, a stone's throw from here. Go, I bid you, find this boy king and report back to me, that I too may worship him.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Good read, you guys. So, what do you think?
Wait, is the king wanting to get at baby Jesus? To hurt him?
Yeah, he tried to.
And what part was I reading?
You were reading one of the wise men from the East, the Magi. They were philosophers who weren't part of God's religion. Yet, when they saw a mysterious light, they felt compelled to follow it.
Oh, wow, so they were outsiders, but they still came looking for Jesus?
That's right. God has his people everywhere, even if they don't act or look like you'd expect.
Huh.
Well, I think you both did a great job for the first read-through. What do you think? Will you play these parts for me?
Well, I guess somebody's gotta play the bad guy. I don't mind.
Thank you, Harold. Carson?
Yeah, that's okay. I can do it.
Excellent. Thank you so much. You've got the scripts. We'll rehearse every afternoon after school.
I've never been in a play before. Do we have to wear costumes?
Yes, that's part of the deal. Nothing too fancy this time, though.
Do I get to wear a crown?
What's a king without a crown?
And not one of those kids' restaurant ones. I want a sparkly one. You know, to remind me what I have to lose if some baby steals my throne.
Right. Mission accepted.
It'll help me stay in character.
I'm confident it will, Harold. Okay, you two are good to go. Will you please call Piper and Brianna up?
It sounds like Natasha's got some great plans for the Christmas play and some great actors to play the roles so far. Now, how will Piper and Brianna do on their auditions? We'll find out after this break.
Hi, Logan Parchimento here, the voice of Hugo Garcia. Are you a mountaineer yet? No? Check it out now at discoverymountainclub.com. You won't know what you're missing until you do.
Would you like to share your faith with Discovery Mountain merch? There are t-shirts, hoodies, and even a ball cap to choose from. Visit discoverymountain.com/store and get your merch today. All right, Brianna, Piper, thanks for being here.
Yeah, this is fun. I'm ready. I think.
Okay, now listen, I'm hoping you can both fill in some important roles in this Christmas play.
Oh, yeah?
Absolutely. Piper, I need an angel. What do you think?
Oh, I could do that. As long as there's no flying involved.
No flying, I can promise you that.
Good.
It's mostly exposition, meaning giving some people information. But we've got some cool plans for lighting and music.
That's cool.
Thanks so much, Piper. Here, take these pages and you can go start working on your lines.
So I don't even have to audition?
Nope, part's yours.
Awesome.
Now, Brianna, I'm going to ask Haley to come back up and read with you.
Haley? Okay.
Haley, we're ready.
Yes?
Brianna, I've cast Haley to play Mary.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's a big responsibility.
And I'm hoping you'll play Elizabeth.
Oh, Mary's cousin. She's older, well past childbearing age, when an angel told her husband they'd have a son.
Right. Her son was John the Baptist, who baptized Jesus and prepared the way for his ministry. What do you think?
Playing Elizabeth could be interesting.
I think Elizabeth is one of the most amazing people in the Bible. When an angel said they would have children, her husband, Zachariah, doubted. But she believed and trusted God immediately.
Like Mary.
Yes. Let me see your script.
Here you go.
Read these lines from the top of this page.
Okay. I'm so glad you came.
Where else could I go? Who else would believe me?
How are you doing, Mary?
Oh, some days I stop and think, how is this real? But I've never felt God so close before, in so many ways.
God be praised.
I just take his plan one day at a time, Elizabeth.
You said you are betrothed, engaged to be married?
Yes, to Joseph. I've known him all my life.
And he is a good man?
Yes, a man of integrity.
Have you told him? Oh, it says I'm supposed to say that kindly.
It's all right. Let's keep going. Haley, your line.
No, not yet. I guess it's like how you went into seclusion after you learned about your pregnancy. The angel told me about you, so I hurried here and look at you.
I am well past my youth, and you are yet young. Look at what God can do.
Yes, look at what God can do.
End scene. Brianna, what do you think?
I don't know. Did I do okay?
I think you are wonderful, Elizabeth.
Okay. I'll take the part.
Yay! Okay, start going over your lines, and we'll start rehearsals tomorrow.
Miss Natasha, do you think Mary and Elizabeth ever saw each other again?
That's a good question. If I remember right, later when John the Baptist saw Jesus, it didn't seem like they knew each other.
And they were cousins.
Yes. So that may very well have been the last time Mary and Elizabeth saw each other.
That's kinda sad.
It is, but people weren't able to travel as much back in those times.
You forgot how much sadness there is in the Christmas story. A young woman people don't believe, a terrible king, all in the shadow of the cross.
Yes, but we celebrate the joy, because Jesus, who was the joy, came into our world to absorb all the sadness.
Yeah, Christmas is a beautiful promise. I'm glad that sadness isn't the whole story.
Me too.
It looks like the Discovery Mountain Academy Christmas play has filled its key roles. We'll find out more right after the break.
Hello, teachers and homeschooling parents. George Swanson here. As an educator myself, I know how important it is to find high-quality resources for your students. That's why we created Fly Over Faith, a virtual week of prayer program. Along with our Week of Prayer host, Miss Jean, Jake and my character, Mr. Simon, take students on a 5-day trip on Bluebirdie. We'll exercise our faith and even learn a little geography along the way. Learn more about this plug-and-play Week of Prayer at discoverymountain.com/flyoverfaith.
Hey, it's Sean Boonstra, Speaker Director of the Voice of Prophecy, the ministry that brings you this program. Has Discovery Mountain been an encouragement to the children in your life? Weekly Discovery Mountain episodes are made possible through the generosity of our supporters. Would you like to join us as a supporter? Find out how you can receive a Discovery Mountain t-shirt as a thank you gift. Call us at 1-877-566-7365 today. That's 877-566-7365.
School is finished for the day. Let's join Carson and Cyrus.
Carson, we're doing this.
Doing what?
The Christmas play. We're like the main guys.
Oh, well, don't tell that to Harold, because he's got a pretty major part.
Carson, Cyrus, I'm Herod.
You're gonna be an awesome bad guy, Harold.
I feel kind of weird about playing someone so awful, but Miss Natasha said he's an integral part of the story.
He is. He's just not a pretty part.
You're telling me.
The Christmas story's got everything. Angels, mysterious dreams, rich dudes who travel thousands of miles to bring gifts to a baby.
Yeah, it's epic. Hey, I gotta get to work, but let me know if you guys want to practice your lines sometime.
For sure.
I gotta get going too. See you guys.
Carson grinned as he jumped in his car for the drive home to Grizzly Mountain.
Mom, I'm home.
Hey, Carson, how was school?
It was pretty good. Hey, guess what?
What?
I'm gonna be in the school Christmas play.
Carson, that's fantastic. What are you going to do?
I'm playing one of the wise men, the Magi, I think they're called. They were philosophers who followed a star to find baby Jesus.
Carson, I'm so proud of you. Did you have to try out for it?
Well, yeah, but Miss Natasha had picked out the role for me, so I had to just read for it. I guess I did okay because she said I was in right away.
Very nice. Who else is in the play?
Harold's playing this evil king named Herod, who goes on this, murderous rampage.
Ooh, something tells me Harold would do great at that.
Yeah. Cyrus and Haley are playing Joseph and Mary, and Brianna's playing Mary's cousin, Elizabeth.
Oh, they'll be great at those. Are there other wise men?
Yeah, apparently Hugo's playing another one, and Haley's brother Kyler is playing one too.
That's exciting, you three kings.
I guess Miss Natasha's sticking with the typical three wise men. Can't change everything.
I can't wait to see it.
Hey, how was your afternoon off?
It's all right. I've been catching up on some errands.
Do you still want to put the tree up today?
The Christmas tree?
Yeah, we always put it up the Monday after Thanksgiving, remember? It's our Christmas tradition.
Oh, we do, don't we? I'm sorry, Carson. I guess I just don't feel up to it today.
Oh, well, you said you're working every other afternoon and evening this week.
I know.
Are you doing okay, Mom?
Yeah. Hey, listen. It's our tradition, right?
Uh-huh.
So, let's do it. The tree and the ornaments are both in the back of my closet. Can you drag them out for me?
Sure, Mom. I'll go get them.
How is it Christmas again already?
The next day at Discovery Mountain Academy.
Alrighty, come on in, everybody. Class is about to start.
Hey, Cyrus.
Hey, what's up?
Do you know if there are any openings at Trekkers?
I don't think so, but I can ask Mr. Simon. Are you looking for a job?
Kind of. I want to get my mom a nice present this Christmas, but I don't have any money.
Oh, well, I'm sure there's somebody around here who could use your help. What are you thinking of buying her?
I'm not sure yet. Something nice, of course.
What kind of things does she like?
Nice things?
Okay, so my mom's really into plants and gardening. We have plants everywhere in our house. Any clues like that around your place?
I don't think so, or not that I've noticed.
Have you ever given her a gift before that she really liked?
She acts like she likes whatever I give her.
Does your mom enjoy a particular kind of book, like biographies or mysteries, you know?
My mom's been baking a bunch lately. She kind of got into it this summer, and she watches this baking show non-stop.
There you go. So she might like a recipe book. Is there a used bookstore in Grizzly Mountain? They might have some good ones for cheap.
Cyrus, you're a genius.
Of course I am.
Where is everybody? Class started 29 seconds ago.
I don't know, Chaplain Jake.
Hey guys, been working on your lines?
I've read the script. I've never been in a play before, so I'm not used to it.
Oh, well, it's just like memorizing Bible verses. And it's like using muscle. It gets easier the more you use it.
Bible class, please, Brianna. It's not time for the Christmas play.
Sorry, Chaplain Jake.
I've never memorized Bible verses before.
Oh, sorry, Carson.
It's no big deal.
Good morning.
I'm glad you can grace us with your presence, Haley.
Thanks.
Hey, Haley.
Ready for practice today? I spent 2 hours last night going over the script.
Oh, wow. Good job, Haley.
It's really pretty fun. I just keep thinking, what if I were Mary? Ugh.
Yeah, me too.
Attention, class. I, Jacob P. Donovan, your teacher. Remember me? Yeah. Well, I'm ready to teach you.
Sorry, Chaplain Jake.
Sorry, Chaplain Jake. You have our full attention.
Good. Oh, okay, I really do have your full attention. Happy December 3rd. Take out your Bible notebooks and let's begin.
So there's our cast for the Discovery Mountain Academy Christmas play, Director Doug.
It's a cast list I approve of.
Good. Well, everybody seems pretty excited to be part of the play, except I wonder if maybe Brianna didn't get quite what she hoped for.
Well, she's embracing the role of Elizabeth, though, so if she's feeling any different, she's doing her best to keep those feelings under wraps.
You know, I think sometimes we get an idea in our heads of what we'd like, and we have to work with what comes our way instead.
Well, that can be a real challenge sometimes.
And speaking of challenges, I think Carson is enjoying being part of his first Christmas play.
I wonder how his mom Sarah's doing, though. And Carson's trying to find her the perfect present and the money to pay for it.
Yes. Sarah does seem tired, doesn't she? Well, Carson's heart is definitely in the right place, though. Now, if he can just find a creative gift and a creative solution.
Well, he's playing one of the wise men, and they gave probably the most famous Christmas gifts ever. Just maybe not the first thing you'd think of to give a baby.
That's true. Gold, frankincense, and myrrh. I wonder if the students will learn more about those as they get ready for the play.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. In the meantime, I can't help but think of one of the most famous Bible verses.
Oh, which one?
John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life.
Oh, yes. Jesus was God's gift to us and to everyone, not just a select few.
That is really incredible to think about.
And listeners, I hope you never forget it. Until next time.
We'll see you back here then.
You've been listening to Discovery Mountain, where the air is clear enough to hear your imagination, and where every day is an exercise in faith. To listen to other episodes and to send us a message, visit us online at discoverymountain.com. Discovery Mountain is a production of The Voice of Prophecy. Join us again here next time, where every day is an exercise in faith. What Child Is This was written by Tom Paul Wheeler, produced by Jean Boonstra, and post-produced in Ontario, Canada by Douglas Bruce and Danny Columbi. Recorded in Loveland, Colorado, Bowmanville, Ontario, and remotely from around the world.